Good morning everyone. So in last class we have learned about perfect squares and also what are the properties of perfect squares, and next we have learned about Pythagorean triplet. So once again we will revise that Pythagorean triplet here. So what is the condition for Pythagorean triplet? That is a square plus b square should be equals to c square. So sum of the squares of these terms should be equals to c square. So whenever this condition is satisfied, that is LHS part is equals to RHS part, then the given numbers, what we have taken the numbers that will be satisfied by Pythagorean triplet. Suppose I am taking the values as a is equals to 3, b is equals to 4 and c is equals to 5. So substitute this 3, 4, 5 in this expression, that is in this equation. A value is 3 square plus b value is how much? 4, that is 4 square is equals to c value is 5, that is 5 square. So 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 16 is equals to 5 square is 25. So 9 plus 16 will be 25. 25 is equals to 25. That means this condition is satisfied. So we can tell that 3, 4, 5 are in the form of Pythagorean triplet. Whenever the LHS part is not equals to RHS part, that condition will not be satisfied. Next is square roots. What do you mean by square roots? How to find the square roots we will see. So we denote the square root with the symbol. So this is called as square root. Your order will be always 2. Square is nothing but the order will be 2. So if you don't take this 2 also in the same, that also we can call it as square root only. If you keep the 2 or not at the same, the symbol will be called as square root. So how to find the square root you will see here. Suppose I want to find the square root of 169. So what I have to find? I want to find the square root of 169. So already we know a perfect square. What do you mean by perfect square? Product of two equal factors, we will call it as perfect square. Now how to find the square root now? Product of two equal factors. Then in that one factor, we will call it as square root of this number. So how to find the square root? So square root I am writing as this. What is the 169 perfect square? 169 is a perfect square. So we can write this 169 as product of two equal factors. What is that? We can write in the form of 13 into 13. 13 into 13 will be equals to 169. So how to find the square root? So one of this factor, both factors are equal, but we will take only one of the factor. What is the one of the factor here? 13. So 13 is the square root of 169. So what do you mean by square root? Already we know about perfect square. Perfect square means product of two equal factors. We will call it as perfect square. How to find the square root? Only one of the factor we will take from these two equal factors. So what is the one of the factor? That is 13. So 13 is the square root of 169. In the same way you can take it as 144. So 144 is also a perfect square, and we can write this 144 as product of two equal factors, that is the square root of 12 into 12. So 12 into 12 is 144. So how to find the perfect square root here? Only one of these factor we will take, that is 12. So square root of 144 will be equals to 12. So for finding the square root we are having three methods. One is first method is subtraction of successive odd numbers or consecutive odd numbers you can take. Next one is prime factorization method. Third one is division method. So how many different types of methods are there for finding the square root? We are having three different types of methods. One is 25 here. So how to find the square root? Already I told you that square root is nothing but, already we know the perfect square means product of two equal factors. In that we will take only one equal factor, only one factor we will take. So now how to find the square root of 25 with the help of this subtraction of successive odd numbers we will see. So it is already we know successive odd numbers or consecutive odd numbers. What are consecutive odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. So these all are consecutive odd numbers. So how to find this? First 25. From this 25 first we have to subtract the first odd number, that is 1. So 25 minus 1 will be equals to 24. Next with this 24, what is the second odd number? That is 3. So that will be 24 minus 3 will be 21. So with this 21 we have to subtract now 5. 21 minus 5, that will be equals to 18, 16. So 21 minus 5 is 16. Now with this 16 we have to subtract this 7 now. So that will be 9. So 9 minus 9 will be equals to 0. So how many times you have subtracted? You have subtracted 5 times. So square root of 25 will be equals to 5. So 5 5s are 25. So square root of 25 is how much? 5. So what is the first method? Subtraction of successive odd numbers. So by using this successive odd numbers, what are odd numbers here? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. So by using these odd numbers, we are subtracting this till you get 0 here. So what is the number here? 25. So 25 minus 1 will be 24. With this 24 second odd number we have to subtract. That is 24 minus 3 is 21. With this 21 third odd number, that is 5. So 21 minus 5 is 16. With this 16 we have to subtract next odd number, that is 7. 16 minus 7 is 9. With 9 next odd number is 9. So 9 minus 9 is 0. So till where you have to stop? Where you have to stop? Till you get the 0 we have to continue this process. So how many times we have subtracted? We have subtracted 5 times. So what is the square root of 25 here? Square root of 25 is 5. So this is the first method, that is subtraction of successive odd numbers. Next is prime factorization method. Only prime numbers we will use. What are prime numbers here? So what do you mean by prime numbers? Prime numbers will be having only two factors, 1 and itself. So by using that prime numbers, we will find this prime factorization method. What are prime numbers? Which are having only two factors. So that is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. So these all are prime numbers. Only by using these prime numbers we are finding this prime factorization. Suppose I want to find the square root of 144. So how to find the square root of 144? First you have to do the prime factorization of 144. So prime numbers, prime factorization is nothing but we have to use only prime numbers. So first I am taking 2 here. 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4. You got 72. 2 72s are 144. So again I am using 2 here. 2 3s are 6, 2 6s are 12. So 2 36s are 72. Again I am using 2 here. 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16. That is 2 18s are 36. 2 9s are 18. So 9 will go in 3 table. 3 is a prime number. Should not take 9 because 9 is a consecutive number here. So 3 composite number. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. So how many 2s you got? 1 2 3 4 and 3s we are having only 2 times. So this 144 you can write in the form of 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So how to take the prime factorization? We are finding here square root. Square root means for every two equal factors we will take only one factor. Again for every two equal factors we will take only one factor. Again for every two equal factors we will take only one factor. Now you multiply this. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So what is the square root of 144 here? that is 12. 12 12s are 144. So by using this what we call this method as, that is prime factorization. So one more example we will take here. I am taking it as 169. So I want to find the square root of 169. So how to find? First we have to do the prime factorization. So in which table we can take, we can use here? 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 6, 16.
13.
13. 13s are 169. 13. 1s are 13. So we can take here 169 can be written as 13 into 13. So how to find the square root here? Square root is nothing but from this product of two equal factors, we have to take only one factor, that is equals to 13. So 13 13s are 169. So our square root of 169 is 13 here. So next is division method. So how to do this division method? By using the square numbers. Already we know the square numbers are perfect square numbers. So by using the perfect square numbers, we will find square roots by using division method. So what are the square roots here? Square numbers 1 into 1 will be 1, 2 into 2 will be 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 6 6s are 36, 7 7s are 49, 8 8s are 64, 9 into 9 is 81, 10 into 10 will be 100. By using this perfect square numbers, we will find the square root by using division method. So how to do this division method we will see. So I want to find the square root of 625 by using division method. So first, before finding the division method, first we have to pair the numbers from right side. So 2 digits will be equals to 1 pair. Only 1 digit is remaining, so we will leave it for 1 pair. So how many pairs are there? 2 pairs are there. First what we have to do? We have to pair the numbers from right side. That is, every 2 numbers will be equals to 1 pair. After 2 and 5, this 2 and 5 is 1 pair. We are having only 6 as a single digit, so that will become 1 pair. So first now what we have to do? Second step is, which number you will multiply this side, the same number should be multiplied here also, because we are using only perfect square numbers. So which number you will multiply here, same number should be multiplied this side also. That is 1, 1s are 1, it will be very smaller number. Now you can take the other number. After 1, which value is that? 2. That is 2, 2s are 4. Again next value is 3 here. 3, 3s are 9. 6 is less than 9, so we will take 2 times. That is 2, 2s are 4. Now subtract this. 6 minus 4 will be 2. Bring this whole pair down. So what we are doing? Which number you will multiply this side, the same number should be multiplied in other side also. So how to take? If you are taking 1, 1, here also you have to multiply with 1 only. 1, 1s are 1. So 6 minus 6 is greater than 1. So you can choose the next number. That is 2, 2s are 4. That is also correct option. Next 3, 3s are 9. 3, 3s are 9 means 6 will be less than 9. So which one we are taking? We are taking this one, that is 2, 2s are 4. So 2, 2s are 4. 6 minus 4 will be 2. And bring this whole pair down. It became 225. Now double this value. Which value we have to double? This value we have to double. So 2 plus 2 will be equals to 4. So double this value, that will become 4. Now again, which number you will multiply here? Same number should be multiplied this side also. So what we have to do? Which number we are multiplying here? Same number should be multiplied this side also. So if I take 1 here, I have to multiply 1. So 41. 1s will be 41. So it will be smaller number. Now you can choose the second digit. That is, I am taking 2. So you have to multiply 2 also here. That is a 42. 2s that will 5. So directly you can take 5 times. So 45. 5 that is 225. So 225 minus 225 will be equals to 0. So what is the square root of 625 here? Square root of 625 is 25. So 25 into 25 is 625. So what we did? First step is from right side you have to pair the values. Every 2 digits will be equals to 1 pair. If it is only 1 digit is remaining, take it as another pair. So which number you will multiply this side, same number should be multiplied in other side also. Next, after solving that, double this value. 2 will become 4 here. So which number will multiply here? The same number should be multiplied here also. So 45 into 45 into 5 will be 225. If you get the remainder as 0, what you got the quotient value, that will become the square root of 625. Next example we will take. So I am taking as 1025. So I want to find
2025.
So 1024. So I want to find the square root of 1024. So what we have to do from right side, first to pair the values. Every 2 digits will be equals to 1 pair. Again we are having 2 digits. We take it as other pair. Now what we have to do? Which number you will multiply this side? The same number should be multiplied here also. So 1 ones are 1 is a smaller value. 2 twos are 4. That is also a smaller value. 3 threes are 9. So we can take 3 threes are 9. Subtract this 10 minus 9 will be 1. Bring this whole pair, that is 24 down. That becomes 124. Now double this value. Double this value means it will become 6. Now which number we will add this side? Same number should be added here also. So which number we will add here? The same number should be multiplied here also. So what is the last digit? 4 here. So where we are seeing the 4 value? This one and this one. So the answer will be in this 2 only. Remaining no need of seeing. So what is the answer? The answer will be in 2 into 2, 4, or 8 into 8, 64. Because the last digit is 4. The units place value is 4. In this case also the units place is 4. So which value we will try first? We will try with 2. So if I multiply 2 here also I have to multiply with 2. So 62 twos are, that is 124. So you got it as 124. So 62 twos are 124. So you got the remainder as 0. So what is the square root of 1024? That is equals to 32. So 32 into 32 will be equals to 1024. So this is how you will find the square roots by using division method. So one more example we will take. So we can take it as 2025. So what we have to find? We have to find the square root of this 2025 by using division method. So first step is from right side, first you pair the values. Every 2 digits will be equals to 1 pair. First pair, second pair. Now what is the second step? Which number you will multiply this side? The same number should be multiplied here also. So which number you can take? You can take it as 4 into 4, that is equals to 16. So 20 is greater than 16, so I am taking it as 4. So 4 4s are 16. Subtract this. 20 minus 16 will be equals to 4. Bring this whole number, that is 25 down. So it became 425. Now double this 4. Double this 4 means it will become 8. Now in the same way, which number you will multiply this side? The same number should be multiplied here also. So what is the last digit here? 5. So in this case, where you are seeing the 5? Here. So that means we have to try with 5 times. So 5, 5. So what is 85 into 5? 5 5s are 25. 5 8s are 40. 40 plus 2 subtract this, you got the remainder as 0. So what is the square root of 2025? Square root of 225 is 2025 is 45. So this is the process of doing the division method. So be perfect in this. Tomorrow we will continue the class.